Okay. Would you rather travel to the past and see loved ones who have passed away, or travel into the future and meet your children or grandchildren?
I think for me, I would rather
I think for me,
leave me alone. I would rather meet my children or even grandchildren to be.
Yeah.
Just because I'm kind of excited I'm always excited about the future and like what it holds. So for me, like I just want to see what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah. I think for me, I would be so curious, like, what they look like.
Yeah,
You
right?
know, like, what do my kids look like, and, like, what do my grandkids look like? Because a lot of grandchildren look like their grandparents.
Yeah. Well, for me, I look so much like my dad. It's uncanny. Like, you see a picture of him at my age and a picture of me, we look so similar. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if, like, I have, like, a guy or a boy for a kid, if they're going to look exactly the same, you know?
I know they might, because genetics are, like, so strange. Because I know between, like, my siblings... I know my sister looks like our mom, I look like our dad, and then our little brother looks like a perfect mix of both of our parents.
It's so weird to see what happens, you know?
It's just crazy. Especially because my dad is, like, darker complected, dark skin, dark hair, dark eyes. And my mom, blonde hair, very pasty, blue eyes. And so then it's like, you know, you look at me and you're like... Is that your mother?
I remember, like, learning in class about, like, the different, like, genomes and how they cross and stuff, and then I feel like it just...
Do, like, the Punnett squares?
Yeah. To me, I'm like, you just roll the dice and hope for the best, you know?
Yeah. But I think for me, too, I would definitely rather meet my children or grandchildren just because, like, you know, like, what kind of life are you living? Who do you look like? And, like, what's going on? And,
I get you. Would you rather sing your favorite song in front of a sold-out arena or in front of the original artist? Because for you, it would be like Michael Jackson, right? Yeah.
Well, this is kind of tough because I don't have, like, a very specific favorite artist and a very specific favorite song. I have a lot of artists and a lot of songs that I like. So, like, for example, I have a favorite song from MGK. I have a favorort song from My Chemical Romance and Michael Jackson and Alec Benjamin. You know, like, so it's kind of hard for me to pick an absolute favorite. But, like, right now, I'm gonna say My Chem just because I'm going to see them in concert this summer, which I'm so excited about. If I had to sing I'm Not Okay, I Promise in front of Gerard Way, I'd probably shit myself. But if I did it in front of an arena, I'd probably shit myself times 4. So,
I would say, like, for me, I would rather disappoint one person, because no matter who I'm ever performing in front of, I'm going to be a shitty singer through and through. Like, I sound like a cat dying, right? But I'd rather do it, for me, like, one of my more favorite artists is Lady Gaga, so I'd rather do it in front of Lady Gaga than...
Your favorite artist is Lady Gaga?
Don't judge me!
I'm not judging, I just never expected that.
Yeah.
What?
I listened to her on, like, my 2-hour drive the other day.
That's awesome.
But... I would rather just disappoint one person rather than, like, 50,000
you know
or
what?
however crazy
The kind of person that Lady Gaga is, she would not be disappointed. She'd probably be thrilled.
Right.
She would probably love every second of that.
Probably.
Would you rather have everyone able to read your thoughts or everyone access your internet
Can
search
I plead the fifth to this one?
And this is like your whole life, like all-time internet search history.
Well, about that, maybe read my thoughts then. I have a little bit better control over that, you know? Maybe. Because, like, I feel like my thoughts aren't terrible because half the time I'm not thinking about anything. Like, it's just nothing up there, you know? I'm a very dumb person. But that being said, I'd rather that because I've looked up... Not even, like, in a really weird way, but, like, I like to look up random facts, and people are going to be like, how does this even relate to each other, like, a minute after a minute? So, I think my thoughts.
Yeah, because I think people will look at me and be like, why is she researching what a decomposed body looks like?
Well, earlier...
You get curious, because, like, if you have a parent that's passed away, and you're like, okay, well, it's been 18 years, like, what would she look like? You know, it's like, it's morbid curiosity.
To me, I understand, but to a random person,
but, like,
probably not so much.
She needs to be in an institute.
Yeah.
Like,
there's, like, one time I looked up, I think it was just, like, a couple hours ago, even, I was like, what does this handgun look like? You know what I mean? So, like,
You've been at my house for the past 4 hours, by the way.
Listen, I have thoughts. I'm curious, but that being said, probably just my thoughts rather than my internet history. I have more safeguard, you know.
See, I think it's different for me. I think I'd rather people access my search history because I don't think I have a whole lot to hide in that department. But my thoughts, I don't know about that. That's a little more...
Sometimes the intrusive thoughts get to be too much, and I just gotta, like... I don't know, maybe search history, then. Yeah, because some of my intrusive thoughts, I'm like... Am I a good person?
Right. Well, some thoughts make you wonder.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah, I don't know. That one's a little tough. But I think for me, definitely search history.
No.
My thoughts are kind of all over the place there.
No, for sure. Would you rather no one show up to your wedding or no one show up to your funeral?
How depressing.
That is a little depressing.
That's so, like, sad for both. But, like, I don't know. I think I would rather have nobody show up for my wedding.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a wedding is so sacred, and really at least for me, just because I have such issues with, like, my family.
Yeah.
I almost wouldn't really care as much if it was just me and my partner, because, like, to me, that's all that matters. I mean, it's our union, it's our thing, you know, we're coming together as one, and in that moment, all that matters is us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think I would rather, like, of course it would hurt not having anybody there, but, like, at least I have him and me and Bobo.
Right. I think I would probably I'd be the same way as I want people at my funeral, right? Because I want the celebration of my life. I don't want it to be like sad and sappy. Because I'm the type of person, I like fucked up jokes. So I want people to make fucked up jokes at my funeral.
Oh, I will.
Oh yeah, for sure. But between my wife and I getting married, if I could, I'd just be like, it's just her and I. We're gonna go to the courthouse and we're gonna go celebrate in Jamaica or somewhere on a cruise. You know?
Yeah.
So I think I would rather no one show up to my wedding and then everyone show up to my funeral too.
Yeah, because, like, it's better to have your life celebrated than... Like, I don't want to say your wedding isn't celebratory, because of course it is. But, like, again, at that point, it's just you and your wife, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And so it's, like, it'd be easier to deal with. But at least if you're dead and no one shows up to your funeral, you really won't know.
Yeah. I'm just going to be like,
I'm like, whatever, man. I'm, like, up there, you know?
Yeah,
like,
right?
We're down there. You know, who knows?
I'm going down there.
I'll wave to you from the window.
As you're going up.
Bye. Okay. Would you rather be hunted by a serial killer or by police for a crime you didn't commit?
I would have to say police, only because I know the serial killer is trying to hunt me down and kill me. And, I mean, think about it. I mean, why else are they going to, right? So at least with the police, like, I get, like, a small chance of just being arrested. Because, like...
Small chance.
Small chance.
You know, because technically they can be killers hunting you down, too. Who knows?
I mean, fair enough, but...
Depends on what the crime is.
Yeah, true. If they're going to go in
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Everything's alleged. When I'm... but I'd rather be hunted by the police, because I feel like if you can evade the police easier than a serial killer, because serial killer is like the unhinged version of it, so to speak. So they're willing to do whatever and wherever it takes, but police have a lot more constraint.
They have it all planned out.
Yeah,
like they do all the research and stuff ahead of time, so you can't outrun them.
Yeah.
Serial killers are like more psycho, like, so to speak.
So unhinged.
Yeah, because they like, so it's kind of hard to like evade them because you don't know what they have on you. And the police are kind of the same way, because they have all this...
Allegedly.
They have all the evidence and the DNA and, like, so I don't know. I mean, you can probably only evade either one for so long until you inevitably get caught. But at least, like, depending on if the, like, whatever the crime is that the police are chasing you for, you have a higher chance of living. But I don't know. I think I would rather be hunted by the police, too. Although there is a slim chance that you're probably going to die either way.
Either way. You know,
Allegedly.
Would you rather have 13 children or no children at all?
Oh, God. There's so many people.
Can you imagine? I don't even know if I could ever afford to have a house that big. You know?
Everyone is bunking.
Yeah. You get a bunk bed. You get a bunk bed.
Like, there's going to be 4 kids in one room and you each get a bunk.
Right.
I don't know.
You each get only one drawer each.
One drawer. One shelf.
No more. Can't afford it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, between, like, full step and half, I have a total of 13 siblings.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but that's including all.
Oh, okay. I mean,
full step and half. So, my dad was a busy man.
Imagine Christmas and their birthdays?
I know, right?
Can you imagine being the parent, though, coordinating all that?
I have contemplated being a child-free person, but honestly, I think I would rather have 13 kids. Because that's a lot. I mean, like, yeah, it's a lot of kids, but I mean, it's a big family, and it can, I mean, it'll be stressful, but it could be fun. Got your own little baseball team, you know? I mean,
your own basketball team.
Basketball team, you know?
Did you ever watch John and Kate +8?
Yes. Oh my, I used to love that show.
Totally like that.
Oh my god, yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I would say for me, I'd probably rather say 0 kids.
Really?
Yeah, only because, like, I can handle, like, 1 or 2 kids at a time. Anything past that, I'm like, let's calm down here a little bit. I feel like it would just be way too stressful to coordinate everything.
It would. You would have to have a village for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 villages.
Yeah, and I would just be like, I'm good. You know, I'd rather just child free and I'll go travel somewhere and be solid that way.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably say 13 now, but if it actually happened to me,
I would probably just sit here and cry.
Cry. Because, well, and the other question is how are these kids coming to be? Am I birthing all of them? Am I birthing some and adopting some? Am I, you know, like...
Can you imagine birthing all the...
Well, Michelle Duggar birthed 19.
That's true, yeah.
That's insane.
I can't even imagine.
I
mean, props to people who can handle it, like, but, like, for me... No way.
Can you imagine the stretch marks and the stretched out
skin? And she's so tiny, too, so it's like, how did you have 19 kids and you're like a toothpick?
Right.
Like, bruh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If I had to birth all 13 of them, then I would probably change my answer to 0.
That's fine.
I can't imagine going through labor 13 times.
I can't. It'd
You'd
be like
an expert.
I would be an expert. They would just be sliding out at that point.
By kid number 4, you're like, let's get it done.
Right, like, come on, let's go. I got shit to do. Gotta get pregnant again.
I gotta go to Target and grab a coffee after this.
Yes, exactly. I'm just sitting there on the fucking table.
Hey, can you put my show on real quick?
Right, put on Glee, please.
I was just about to say that.
Play the scene specifically where Quinn is giving birth.
Yeah. I've watched it like 6 times.
I've seen it so many times. It's my favorite
he's not
show.
there yet.
And
Almost.
He tried saying that Glee is not the best show on earth. It is.
He's lying because he sits there locked in. Locked in.
Glee is really good, but it's not the best show on earth.
It's not better than One Piece.
Exactly.
Whatever.
One Piece stays on top.
You're lucky the camera's rolling.
Alright, we'd be dead. Mm-hmm. We're live streaming my death next time.
Next time. Yes.
And you're walking home.
And you're walking home. Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Would you rather know how the world began? Sorry. Would you rather know how the world began or how it will end?
Probably began, because I would answer so many questions that
like what?
Everyone has. Well, like, the big thing is, like, religion, because a lot of people are like, God created Earth, or was it evolution, or the Big Bang Theory. And it would answer, like, the day-old questions of, like, why were we put here, what happened, how it all started. So that being said, I would rather know how the world began, for sure. So then that way I can just go tell people and be like, well, actually, it was this. I was like, wait, hold on. It was that.
Yeah, because, like, the argument of the Big Bang and Jesus and all that, wouldn't the Big Bang have come first? Because that's how the universe was created, right?
Yeah, I mean, supposedly, I would say it was created by the Big Bang, but then again, everyone's different. Everyone's beliefs are different. But I just would want to know how it all started first.
It's just so confusing either way because people will argue like, okay, God created the earth and everything. Okay, then, you know, we answered this in one of our last episodes. It's like, okay, well then who created him and who created him?
It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Exactly. Like, it's like, no matter whether you believe it was religion or the Big Bang or it just was.
Yeah.
Nobody is getting an accurate answer because then there's always something that came first.
Right.
And then it's like, what created that? And it's like a constant
it's a never-ending cycle.
Never ending.
What is the meaning of life?
Right. See, for me, like, I'm very interested in how the world began, but I think I would want to know how the world would end just because, like, I've been seeing stuff on TikTok about, like, the history of, like, the dinosaurs and stuff, and, like, documentaries I've seen, like, as a kid and stuff about how, like, the asteroid came and took them all out, and that was, like, the end of the world as they knew it. And so I kind of wonder, like, if it's one of those things where it's going to be, like, a human era where, like, we're going to make the world end because we're so
like
wasteful.
Nature or something.
Or if it's going to be nature where, like, we get another asteroid and everything blows up and everyone's like, well, Jesus is coming. You're going to hear the horns and then the world's going to explode and then he's going to make a new one. And it's like, okay. But it's like, if we get another asteroid and the world ends as we know it, is it going to be the same thing where, like, when it took out dinosaurs, how everything restarted and evolution took off and we came to be, and then maybe a new species will come after us.
It makes you wonder, you know?
Yeah, so I think
I might have to change my answer after hearing that.
That's why I would.
Because I'd be kind of curious, like, how does it keep going?
And is it like a constant cycle? Like, is this going to keep happening until the end of time?
Yeah.
Is there an end of time?
I got a lot of questions now.
Exactly. See, the questions never stop. No matter what you believe, nobody is right.
Yeah. No one's ever right. Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Oh, man. If you lose your sight, then
you can't really
make new memories. I mean, you could, but like not like visual ones.
Yeah, I think for me, I would rather lose my sight because the memories I have now that I've made with friends, my wife, whoever, I cherish those quite a bit. So I'd rather lose my sight, and then I still have not visual, audio. I can still listen, touch, feel, whatever. So I think I would rather lose my sight and keep what I have because I cherish it so much already. Yeah,
I would have to agree just because, like, I have a lot of, well, not a lot, but, you know, the only memories I have of, like, my mom. Yeah. I would definitely want to keep those, so I think I would definitely rather lose my sight, too, just so I can hang on to those, the more precious memories. Yeah. And you can always, like you said, make new ones with the touch, audio, you know.
You don't need sight for everything.
No. And there's plenty of people that don't have sight and they thrive.
I mean, if I take off my glasses, my sight's gone.
So you're already halfway there.
I'm already halfway there. Let's just keep it going.
Oh my god, bro. No way. Okay, would you rather communicate only in emojis or never be able to text at all ever again?
Never be able to text at all ever again. Because some of those emojis are just so off the wall. Wait, does that consider making your own emojis?
Maybe. Like channel your inner like hieroglyphics, you know?
Yeah. And you just do
No. You can't Slack this. No.
I can't Slack this?
No.
Listen, Slack is amazing. You can create all your new emojis all the time. You just take a picture, throw it in. It's an emoji now.
Kind of like how on the iPhone you can make stickers.
Yeah, basically.
I made stickers of him in a neck brace and with a gun. He hates it.
I do. It's a picture of me with an AK-47 when I was like
hilarious.
11.
Have you seen the sticker?
No. We'll show her after.
It's fantastic. I love it. He's like, delete this. I'm like, no, delete yourself.
I mean, maybe.
So you said you would rather...
I'd rather never text again.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to communicate just in emojis. That's so...
I think it'd be fun to decode it that way.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It would be so much fun to be like, eggplant, smiley face, heart.
I'd just be like, ah. No, I'd just rather never text.
Water gun, knife, chain.
Knife, grave, skull bones.
But, like, how many ways can you take this, though?
Exactly. That's what you gotta figure out. What's the context? It's up for interpretation.
Can you imagine you're trying to yell at someone through text?
There is a yelling emoji. The big red exclamation point. There is an emoji that it's like blue and it has like the shouting. So you can be like the shout exclamation point anger face.
Or what if you're trying to call for help? You're like
911 exclamation point.
You're getting kidnapped or something, and you're just showing like a truck running away. And then someone's just like, "Oh, they're just going for a drive."
Check mark emoji.
Baseball bat, police officer. Car.
You just react to it with a heart.
Yes. I'm gonna have to say I would rather communicate in emojis because as annoying as it would be in dire situations, it would be so much fun to decode everyone's message and be fair. How do you mean this? But you can't say. You just have to respond with more emojis. What do you mean?
People will not understand. You just start sending back angry emojis. That's awesome.
Crying face, angry face.
Would you rather walk to work in heels or drive to work in reverse?
Oh my god, I don't wear heels. I cannot walk in heels.
I would, I don't know. Only because I work remotely, so maybe I would just, walk back.
See, you can just do a lap around the house.
I'll just do a lap around the house. But if I, worked in person, I'd probably have to say reverse. Because there's so many backup cameras nowadays and technology that helps. You can just like back up and go.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think walking in heels would be absolutely miserable.
Yeah, but could you imagine you're going down a one way to go to work and you're in reverse, and someone is just like dozing off, and they're like, "Holy fuck, this car's coming to me!"
With these Iowa drivers, absolutely.
Right? They're texting in their emojis as you're going reverse.
Arrow emoji car.
It's going the opposite.
This is how I'm going to text you from now on.
Perfect.
I would rather drive in reverse, too, to answer that question, but... Would you rather drown or burn? Wow, we're going from 0 to 100.
Yeah, it's like, we're going like 100, 0, 100.
We're just going back and forth.
Yeah. I would have to say... Man, those are both equally kind of fucked.
Exactly.
Because they're not like quick deaths.
No. I admit I think about this quite often. I don't know why.
I would have to say drown. Only
Really?
Yeah, because like I feel like it would go a little bit quicker of a death. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you kind of have control. I guess you can just like.
I just swim down more. And...
No, I mean not only that, but like you can just like because a lot of people when they're drowning they'll like hold their breath for as long as they can.
Yeah, you can just give up.
Yeah, just.
But burning is just so slow and has to burn through all the painful. And you have so many more pain receptors with your skin compared to just drowning, I feel like. I feel like drowning is, in a weird way, the more humane way to go compared to the burning.
Obviously you're suffering either way.
Yeah.
But I would say also that you're suffering more if you burn.
Yeah, for sure.
I would rather drown too.
Same. Would you rather squat in someone's house or have a squatter in your house?
Oh my god. Both of these scenarios equally suck. Because... It depends on if they know about you or not. If they don't, then that would just be so nerve-wracking.
Right? Like, you're just running out on Airbnb and the host comes by and you're like, yeah, I'm actually staying here now.
Or you just hide in the attic.
Yeah, right?
I mean, like...
Hide in the walls.
Right? But does the state of Illinois have squatters' rights?
Honestly, I have no idea. But I would say, I would probably rather squat in someone's house only because I can be respectful.
Yeah.
You know? And not, like, granted, squatting isn't great, but I gotta at least be respectful, clean up, and then eventually they're like, oh, now you're my roommate, you know? Like, manipulate them a little bit.
Just slowly introduce.
Yeah, they're like, hey, I'm here, I'm not leaving, but I'm a good squatter.
I'm a good squatter.
You take that however you want.
You're disgusting. No, I think I would rather squat in someone's house too, because I don't like the idea of having somebody in my house. Because like at night or when it's really windy, our house makes weird noises.
Yeah.
And so I always worry that there's like somebody hiding in the attic.
I don't blame
you. Okay. Last question: would you rather be buried when you die or cremated? Like embalmed and buried.
Yeah. So I have two answers for this. It depends on what people are willing to do. So the first one, I want... Hold on. Hear me out. So I got a kind of fucked up personality, and I want to tell people, like, I want to be, like, embalmed, and then either buried or cremated. I want my remains spread over. You know what I mean? Just as a fucked up thing. I think overall, I'd rather be cremated, just so that my ashes can be spread to wherever, like, I really like.
The toilet?
Yeah, the toilet. I spent a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Granted, after this, maybe there too. But that being said, I think I'd rather be cremated. I feel like cremation is cheaper than being buried. And
it is.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah. So when I die, I don't want to be more of a burden, you know? So I just would rather just be cremated, put me in a cardboard box, call it good.
A cardboard box?
Cardboard box.
An urn?
Nah. Put me in a cardboard box and then throw me in the campfire. Call it good.
Isn't that kind of redundant, though? Because...
I'm extra cremated.
Oh.
Extra crispy.
Extra crispy. I think about this question a lot, but I don't know. I always have a tie with my answer just because my mom was embalmed and buried, and as a child, that was very traumatic for me, seeing her like that. And I know that she probably didn't want us to see her like that, but, you know, it is what it is.
Right.
There is a comforting and, like, closure aspect to seeing a body
Yeah.
Obviously it's very traumatic, but it's also like the
they're
closure.
gone.
You know they're
kinda,
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but like for me, like if I have kids and whatnot, and they like, I know for me that experience for me was very traumatic, and so I wouldn't want to put them through that. If you're cremated and your loved ones don't get a chance to see you, then it's always like, it feels like something's missing.
Yeah.
So like almost a year ago, we had one of our coworkers had passed away, and we hadn't seen him in a really long time.
Sure.
And we went to his funeral, and he had been cremated. And so like it kind of was like, obviously it's like, well, we're at a funeral, so obviously somebody died, but it's like, you don't see them, and so you're like, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like they're gone because you don't see them, you haven't seen them in a while, so you're like, oh, they're just on vacation, they're coming back,
Yeah.
Obviously it's different when it's family or yourself, but like for me, that was the only experience I had. And then like my uncle recently passed away.
Right.
And he was also cremated, and so like when we went to his funeral, that also didn't feel very real because again, we didn't see a body, we didn't see him, we hadn't seen him in a while. And so it didn't feel real, like it didn't feel solidified. And so like
I could see both sides,
It's definitely hard. I think like for myself, for me, I would rather be cremated, like my wants, but like for my loved ones, I would want them to get the closure of seeing my
It'd
body.
be one of those things you'd have to have that discussion,
Yeah.
But for me, I'd rather just be cremated, just be done. Cremate me, put me in a cardboard box, extra crispy. But no, seriously, like, because the biggest thing for a lot of people is like funeral costs and stuff like that. So if I can keep that low, that's what I want to do, because I'm already dead. I'm not going to care what happens to me. I'm going to be dead. So,
but your loved ones do. They care.
I mean, fair enough. But like, you can put me in an urn, make it all pretty. But other than that,
before or after cremation?
Maybe before, put like an eyeball in there and then put the rest in there, so I'm always watching.
That's fucked up. We'll just put you like in a clear jar and just like your eyeballs.
Can you imagine?
We'll just cut off your head and put your head in a jar and just put you on the fireplace.
You guys like our Halloween decoration? Isn't it so realistic? Or could you imagine my wife brings home like a new husband after I die or whatever, my eyes are still there, and she's like, yeah, he's always watching me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. And it's just your dead eyeballs.
That would be creepy, but almost kind of worth it.
Talk about traumatizing. That'd be more traumatic than just seeing somebody in a casket.
Let's do it.
I'm not in charge of your funeral.
Fair enough.
I'm not anymore either.
My wife says she's out. I'm done. No more.
Well, it looks like you're just gonna get tossed in the river or something.
Perfect. Live stream it.
I will live stream your funeral.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'll probably get canceled for everything I say about you.
Probably. But it's okay. I'll just put in my will, everything was true.
True. Everything was true.